Alright, so as some of you guys may already have seen, my Skyline looks like a damn monster truck. I could probably fit these wheels on this car right here. As you guys can see. So, I literally like gave the jack 2 pumps and I could fit a jack stand under. So that made me really disappointed. So I'm gonna do this the ghetto way. I just want to see my car low for a little bit, even though there's absolutely no motor. So I'm gonna cut the springs. I know that's so ghetto, but you know me, we're in San Bernardino, we're ghetto. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the springs just so I can get an idea of what it looks like low, and so I won't be so irritated every time I come out here. So I mean, if your car runs and works, I do not recommend this at all, because then you're gonna be bouncing all over the place. So we already got our nuts all. It's only 3. We already got them all sprayed with WD-40, because who knows when that was the last time they came off. And don't roast me because I got gloves. I don't want to get my camera dirty, but I usually never work with gloves. But let's get to this. Hopefully it's easy. Alrighty, so we got our spring coil out already. Now the next step is to remove this nut to relieve the stress of the spring, so that the spring comes out. And I'm gonna chop in only live like this much. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, this bolt, relieve the stress, pull the spring out, cut it, just to make real lows, hopefully. Oh yeah. How good is that? This one doesn't have the side skirt, so it doesn't look as good. I will say it looks so much better. Super stoked on it. Finally some low. I know that's what you guys have been wanting to see, the car low. Look at that. That looks so good. So much better. Tomorrow we'll get into the rear, because the rear's still not done, running out of daylight, as you guys can see. So tomorrow I'll get into the rear. Hopefully you guys like how it looks. I know it's cut springs, it's ghetto, but it does the job for now. Fortunately for us, our windshield isn't fully installed, so we can easily take it off and take this panel off and get to the bolts, which will make it a lot easier for when we get our coilovers to do the install. So let's get on to the rear. Alright guys, finished doing the lowering on the car. It's right here in front of me. And God, it looks so much better. Check it out. Let me stand back for you guys. Oh man. You can see right here we're already having issues. Either way, we're gonna do overs, so I'm gonna have to go up, probably all the way up around here. Have my cousin Henry do that for me. But gosh, it's a dream. Look how good that looks. Such a beauty. Man, I needed that for sure. So we're currently on our way to Andy's Tires to get some tires put on some new wheels that I got for my 240. Some of you have already seen, maybe if you guys were on my Instagram, but check these out. So yeah, I finally got a pair of TEs, 18 10.5 plus 15, so super good offset, super good size. So I want to see how these look on the 13, and maybe, hopefully, right now that we get to Andy's, he lets me install these by myself. You know, lets me use the machines. I know COVID's a little hectic right now, but hopefully we can get some footage of me installing them on my own. See right now. it off.
Alrighty. See ya.
Alright, hooker. Leaving. Alright.
See you later.
Let me know.
Take care.
Alright, bro. See you guys. Any tire needs, you know where to come. I'm good, bro. Thank you. Here they are, loaded up. Ready to go. Boom. All right, you guys, so our TE37s are mounted up. Thank you to Andy, as always, for the support, for always helping me out. I don't go anywhere else for that same reason. I was pretty stoked that he let me mount them up by myself. Good thing it wasn't busy, because it's always busy here. But shout out to Andy. Love you, man. Appreciate all the support. Alright guys, so my tarp is a complete mess that was covering my Skyline. Looks ridiculous. Check this out. So we went ahead and bought a new one, but I figured I'd do something to it. So we'll test on the TEs. Probably put the over on, see what it looks like, and I'm gonna shave off the bumper, the fiberglass, so the lights fit. And we'll test it up and make it look pretty, see how it looks like. Probably put on the rear end too. Make it a good day. Put in the headlights too, have them in there. So super disappointed moment right now. I was looking at my overs for the rear, and I found this little a hairline crack on my shit. So bummed. But I mean, the good thing is it's fiberglass, so whenever I get it painted, I'll just tell the guy that paints to just get a layer in there or something. Alright, so since the overfender was cracked, I decided to install them on the car. I mean, obviously this is not the final install, I guess you can say, since I'm going to be using the actual riv nut with the thread inside. But God, this thing is insanely wide. Check this out. So let me remind you, this Allen GT2 is reversed for test fitting purposes, and this is, I think, a 8-inch lip or barrel. And look at that. So I mean, obviously the toe is a little out, a little off, but and then it's obviously gonna have a smaller tire. This is a 45 series, but God, look, I think I'm gonna be able to fit 8-inch lips, which is insane. So good. So what we're working on now is doing the ambers on the front bumper. This side's already done, obviously, but I'll show you guys how. So these little tabs have to come in all the way, so we're just grinding down. Since it is fiberglass, obviously it's not perfect, so it just takes a little bit of grinding and tuggling with to get them sorted out. So we get this side done, and then hopefully finish the other side of the wide body and get some nice cinematics. Such a beautiful car.